All right, let's talk about something that's often missed when we discuss AI, memory. We're going to explore how to take your AI from being just another tool and turn it into a real strategic asset, one that actually drives a return on your investment. So let's dive right in.
Think about it for a second. Your customer gets in touch. And what happens? Does your AI ask for the same information every single time? I'm sure it does. And that's not just a minor annoyance for your customers, it's a huge operational headache. And AI with no memory treats every single interaction like it's the first. It creates friction, it frustrates people, and, let's be honest, it costs you business.
But what if we could just flip that completely? What if every single conversation made your AI smarter, faster, and more valuable to your company? Well, that is the power of AI memory. We're going to stop thinking about this as just some tech feature. It's a core business strategy. It's how you turn that frustrating experience into a massive competitive advantage.
So what are we really talking about when we say AI memory? At its heart, it's just the ability to remember things. It's what allows an AI to carry a conversation from one day to the next, to understand the context of who it's talking to, and, this is the big one, to actually learn. It's the critical difference between a tool that just spits out answers and an intelligent partner that truly understands. So how exactly does this give you an edge? Well, when you can maintain context, track complex tasks, learn from feedback, and truly personalize the experience, you're not just answering questions anymore. You're building a relationship. You're creating an intelligent partner that adapts. And in the age of AI, that's how you win.
Now, to build this kind of AI, you have to understand that not all memory is the same. It is absolutely crucial to think of your AI's memory in two different parts. You've got its short-term memory and its long-term knowledge. You can think of them as the two brains of your AI. And believe me, they do very different jobs.
This really lays it out perfectly. Over on the left, you've got your basic chatbot. Its short-term memory is like a temporary notepad. The second the conversation ends, poof, it's all gone. But on the right, you have an advanced agent. Its long-term memory is more like a permanent client file. It builds knowledge over time, and it's built to handle complex, long-term relationships.
Okay, let's go one level deeper. This long-term memory, it actually has two key flavors. First, you've got episodic memory. This answers the question, who am I talking to? It remembers specific things, like a customer's order history or their last support ticket. This is the engine for real personalization. Then you've got semantic memory. This answers, what do I know? This is the AI's general knowledge, a deep, expert-level understanding of your products, your policies, you name it. To build a truly smart agent, you absolutely need both.
So, that all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually translate into real dollars and cents? Let's get into some real-world examples and see where the tangible value really comes from, starting with a place we all know well, customer support.
In customer support, the ROI hits you almost immediately. An agent that remembers a customer's entire history, it can solve problems so much faster, cutting resolution times down significantly. And it can even flip the script, turning a cost center into a profit center by proactively suggesting products based on what it knows about that customer. That's a direct path to boosting customer lifetime value.
And now for a really high-stakes field, healthcare. Here, memory isn't just about making things easier. It's about better health outcomes. An AI agent can securely keep track of patient histories, send out personalized medication reminders, and even help doctors by spotting patterns in huge amounts of data. The result? Better patient care and a huge boost in operational efficiency for hospitals and clinics.
But of course, we have to talk about this. When you're building an AI with a long-term memory, especially one that holds sensitive patient or customer data, you have an immense responsibility. A core, non-negotiable part of your strategy has to be a rock-solid foundation of security and privacy. You have to protect that data to maintain trust, period.
And that brings us to the tech underneath it all. Deciding how your AI stores its long-term memory, well, that's not just a decision for the IT department. It's a fundamental strategic choice that's going to define what your AI can do, how well it can reason, and, crucially, how well it can scale as your business grows.
So at a high level, you've really got two main options here. You can think of a vector database as a kind of super intelligent search engine. It's incredible for finding similar concepts and ideas in just massive amounts of unstructured data. A knowledge graph, on the other hand, is more like a detailed map of how different concepts are connected. It's perfect for complex reasoning. The right choice for you really just depends on what you want your AI to be able to do.
So how do you actually get started?
Look, this doesn't have to be some giant, overwhelming project. Building an AI with a powerful memory can be done in phases. It's a manageable journey where you start small and build up to that sophisticated intelligence over time.
Here's a really practical 4-step roadmap. You start in phase 1 just by giving your AI short-term memory so it can handle a single conversation. Simple. Then in phase 2, you hook it up to a database so it can remember past interactions. There's your episodic memory. Phase 3 is where you build its deep expertise by layering in that semantic knowledge base. And phase 4, well, that's a continuous cycle of refining and scaling as your business and your data grow.
When you boil it all down, it comes back to one simple, powerful truth. The investment you make in your AI's memory is a direct investment in your customer relationships. An AI that remembers who your customers are, what they've done, and what they need is an AI that builds loyalty and keeps them coming back. It's that simple.
So, I'll leave you with this one final question to think about. As you're planning out your AI strategy, you have to ask yourself, what do you want your AI to remember? Because the relationships it builds, the knowledge it gathers, and the value it creates for your company, it all depends on how you answer. So, what will your AI remember about your business tomorrow?